Hello, and Tom here from Checkpoint Brown. Welcome back to part 7 and concluding our 7 days of the Outer Worlds. 7 days, 7 episodes. Can't believe we've done it. Okay, so we're going to see where we're going to next. Okay, so, there's quite a lot of places in this galaxy, isn't there? That one looks like it's going to be something at some point. I wish you could pan it a bit more. You know, spin it around. Silica. Some of the places are locked, and some of them it says you can't even go to. Okay. Oh, it lights up if you can go there, basically. So I can go to Silica. Okay. And I can go to Monarch already. Interesting. Okay, we're going to go Groundbreaker though, because that's where my mission's telling me to go. Let's check it out and see what's there. Welcome to the systems map. Here you can see all the planet in the system. Some are special points of interest you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you've unlocked through some landing bays, acquired special codes, keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain at home or at work.
Nation reached. The Groundbreaker. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
You can... Oh. Automechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet.
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Ooh, I'm glad I went and spoke to you. I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to...
Phineas's orbital lab.
Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
Why is that?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
Fair enough. What do you know about Phineas?
There's a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
No, don't do that.
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
I want to ask about somewhere else.
What part of the colony would you...
The Groundbreaker, as that's where I am.
We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
Good to know. You can take care of that for us, yeah?
Yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Don't eye roll me. Great, thanks.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
Give me the spiel on the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
Cool.
Take care.
I think we'll leave it there for now. Let's go check out what we can do with Sam.
Can we talk?
Of course we can.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Yeah, of
I
course
don't
we
got
do.
much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we could have a... Sure, we can head over to engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No. Certainly not going to ask her to leave my crew anytime soon. First SAM result. Okay, don't forget. Discarded as a metal emerald veil, scrap heap. Haha. I thought he might be trying to make a mean, a clean, mean killing machine. I like it. Second SAM result. Third SAM. Okay. So we need to go get the bit. That's fine. Ooh, we leveled up and got some perks and stuff. Well, let's deal with that. So, we've got all 30s there. All 30s there. I think we're going to go for all 30s into tech, science and medical and what have you now. Right, what does that... Oh no, okay, it doesn't actually unlock anything until you get to 40. I forgot about that. So yeah, I'm still thinking main goal, everything up to 40. Once, other than melee, because I don't use it at all. Once everything's at 40, I'll start looking at being a little bit more specialised in certain areas. I just think having level 2 of all the perks will probably be, of all the abilities, will probably be passives or whatever they're called, will probably be a good idea. Right, we need one more in this. So dilation meter, I need to use that a bit more, I think. Recharge rate plus 50% or plus 25% max. I think recharge rate is probably going to be the better. Having additional ammo to buy might be a good idea as well. Losing less on our... okay. Right, I'm going to go for recharge rate for now. Oh, and look, that would open out these. Oh wow, it restores 25% of it per kill. What? That's insane. Alright. I think eventually we're probably just going to be able to live in permanent slow-mo. Okay. Oh. I've only got 2 at the moment, so we may as well take them both, haven't we? The Vicar and Pravati. I really like Pravati, in fairness, and the Vicar's not bad. He's an alright guy. A bit high and lordly, but You know, who can't be on their high horse at times? I like the little tips that come along the bottom. What I like even better is that there's an advert for Spacer's Choice that says, imagine imagine the tips that could be here. Just contact Spacer's Choice to find out how. Love it.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that. Are we gonna get in trouble today?
Are we gonna get in trouble today? No, we're not.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss-ball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Okay, so we've got a little rogue. I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Well, let's hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah.
what
Look,
I
this
thought.
was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered...
Yeah, I guess you did. Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Why, yes it is.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Okay, Felix. When do you
Felix
join my crew?
Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Boss. Told you, he's going to join the crew. Oh, stealing. It's not a good idea, is it? Alright, I'm not going to steal just yet. Is this ship massive?
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Why is there two different vendors? Board approved. Nice. Nice. I mean, light ammo is always a good shout in this game, as is my heavy ammo. Energy I don't use much of at the moment. So they've got more food and stuff. Okay. Well, may as well stick by the same guns. That's heavy. No, that's heavy. That's light. Okay, I don't need any more light ammo. This is energy. Customs?
Identification, please.
Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Oh, great.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Oh,
But we've
great.
hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now,
mean,
hold on.
I
This isn't
haven't.
the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this
You'll want
resolved?
to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board
Udom
representative
Bedford.
here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Oh, yay. Great, I'll talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Yeah, you've just impounded my ship. Go for it.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
A shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Look for someone named
The
Gladys.
fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Okay. Looking for a drink. Any
Most
recommendations?
places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Good to know.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most...
Where can I find a job?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck.
Cool.
Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Okay. Well, I'm not going off station, am I? Look for
Commandant
something a little
Sanita might
more
have a couple of folks she
local.
needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird.
In a good way. Got it, thanks.
Happy to help.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain, matter I'd like to attend to, Cap.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get on. Let's crack on. Let's have a look. What can you tell me about
He's
him there?
friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udom takes it to an, unhealthy level.
Okay, so we've got ourselves a weird guy on our hands, have we? Seems to be tension between
You
the board and
noticed, huh?
Groundbreaker. I'm sharp like that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Why can't Groundbreaker and board just work together?
You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that.
Good to know. I'm glad it terrifies them bastards. Keep pushing them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, Maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
Probably.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Good to know. The board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Right,
Sure
thanks for
thing.
the info.
Be
See you
seeing
around. I mean, that's not very good security, is it?
Captain, I was hoping for a word.
Alright, Max, what do
Captain,
you want?
if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the groundbreaker, I may have an idea.
Noticeably, you can read
I've
the
been
book.
thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How will a few crew manifests help you track your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
I think Max, there's something dodgy about him. Highly skilled hacker.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Alright, sounds good, let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Oh, she's the one that'll give me bounties, right?
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to
Good.
clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Hey, what bounties have you got available?
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is. Not the criminal.
I was going to say, he's a bit young
Allegations
for me to kill.
include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers.
Flying under the influence of illegal substances?
Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum.
Any leads on where I might
Last
find him?
tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Thank you.
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
That'll be unnecessary. Fine, fine.
Then get to business.
Alright, what's the mad at?
We're the security force here on Groundbreaker. Started back before the crossing, you know.
Why my debt?
The
Not
original
guard or-
force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardettes because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Alright, see you in a bit. Oh, what are you guys doing in there?
Hi there.
What about
Haven't
you?
seen
Got
you
anything
around
to say?
before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
Well, what can you do for me? Do some work. Any
Chief
pointers?
Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station jobs, but you could try asking at Sublight Salvage. They got an office on the far end of the promenade deck. Anything else I can help you with, mister?
Chief Tennyson?
Chief Junlei Tennyson. She runs the ship. Does a real great job of it, too. Her family's worked on it for, gosh, since it was built, I think. Back before the crossing.
What's she like? Is she a good boss?
Good as she can be, I guess. What with all the troubles Groundbreaker's facing. She could stand to lighten up, I suppose. But she tries her best to do right by folks, and that's what matters.
Good to know. Leading a ship the size of Groundbreaker must be a challenge.
Sure is, but she makes it look easy. She's real competent, our chief, even if she ain't real friendly.
Okay. Objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Use a disguise. It will prevent hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew Skull shipped in and out with.
Okay, so I need the ID chip before I can go in there. There we go. You found an ID cartridge. Holographic style, you will be able to automatically disguise when entering into restricted areas. Your holographic disguise has been activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk you out of interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. I have a feeling coming this way was a bad idea. Yep.
Looking sharp.
Okay, I'm stealing stuff.
What do you think you're doing?
Just leaving.
Just don't complicate my job, okay?
Right, so there's supposed to be a computer I can hack, right? Oh. Oh, I need to go back and do that. Companion quest, the empty mountain, locate a security terminal. Okay, it's behind a locked door that I can't get into yet. Does that reset? It does reset. Okay, so we'll come back to that one. We need a security skill of 30 to unlock that door, I believe it was. So we'll come back once that up to that. I mean, I think this is the person that I'm supposed to be talking to anyway, so hey, why not go talk to him, eh? Oh, wow.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts.
You been flying the outer systems route lately? Deader than a space caterpillar out there.
Traffic's down all over. Even the inners are holding on to their manufacture. Exports.
Yeah. Bar stroke dining room.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly
Lost
scheduled
Hope Bar.
advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other
Talk to her.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Cool. I'm guessing that's alcohol.
Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav keys about 10 years back when the corpse pulled back to Terra 2.
Okay. Let me see what you've got for sale.
Nothing you need and everything you want.
So, alcohol, yeah. Oh, she sells Adreno. What's this? Devilish Mist, Adrenaline Booster, Speedy Movement plus 20, melee attacks plus 20. Nah. Stim Lotion. That's movement and stuff again. Adrena Time. Movement, attack speed. Okay.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one? Really?
Doesn't seem like the sports fan. Oh, we've got a chef in here. They just kind of.
If you're short on bits,
yeah, he's just some random person to talk to. Hey, that one's not stealing.
Keep coming around. For the night. How's business around the station?
Same as everywhere, I guess.
These are all
Marnette's been
just,
talking about rising crime rates, but I don't see it.
They're all just randoms. Okay, let's keep on. Bell shells.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be
Cool. Let's see what you've got for trade. So these two are locked. Mr. N melee weapon mod. Changes the damage type to deal N ray damage. Bloody hell. Guns are so customizable in this. A shock cannon. A flamethrower. Okay. Bolter pistol. Auto mag pistol. Uses light ammo. Stagger does 165 damage. Or does I don't know because it's equipped, so I can't actually tell what my pistol does. Cool. Does she have a workbench? I Don't know. Not one I can get to anyway.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
I mean, when in Rome.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch, okay?
I mean, the fact that there's a dude with no head. Okay, crumpled instructions. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of the groundbreakers, old hangars, bricked over until some time ago. Thought about picking around the self-dock was. Gave us. Okay. Sounds like he was murdered. Oh, what's that? Rest and go keycard. Guessing you can't get down there. Oh no. Need 30 to open these doors. Okay, I have a feeling security is going to be the next thing I do.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
I mean, you're making a bit of a scene. Is that it? You done? Can I talk to you now?
I'm sorry. Am I?
Yeah.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
Who's Jessie?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jessie.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
I mean, let's put the plasma gun away.
Something I can help you with?
Can I buy supplies from you?
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker.
Well, that seems like
regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Let's see, Jessie.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told you. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say. Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. Take care.
I mean, you say I can't talk to her, but I can actually just walk in.
Can't say I've seen you before.
Are you smoking in a hospital?
You're a freighter, Captain?
Well done.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Willie told me to get his ass.
Did he now?
Yeah.
The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
The answer is no. I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Sounds fun. Sounds like a fun place to go. Shame I can't get off the ship right now. Sick bay nurse. I mean, nice. Sick my dad. Sick my dad. Let's go quarantine first.
You the new hire? Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Oh, it does change the way they look, just.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
No. I mean...
For the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Okay, she actually asked not to be disturbed.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
I think she's in trouble.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath.
Okay.
You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What did you just get you in that trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Think the board had someone follow you?
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1. Assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too. If it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So, you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Ellie asked me to help you, so what's the plan?
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udom for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
It's quite a good system. It's interesting.
Any word on Jessie?
Yeah, she's in debt to the board and thinks someone's going to kill her.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
I mean, she was really casual about that, about how much she cared about if her friend was in trouble or not. When she found out he was, she just wasn't even that bothered.
Sorry
Oh, well.
about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon.
Why are you wearing a
Of course,
moon head
this
mask?
heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, And it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. And sometimes I forget.
I like the humour in this game. You work for Spacer's Choice. Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
It's not so bad. They're struggling, but they've got good hearts.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a Spacer's
I mean, that glitched
choice
out to
beer.
shit then,
Take
didn't
what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Let's see what you've got for sale. No, I want to ask you about the
I'm
hat.
bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
You doing alright in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a...
Okay. How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers.
So treating
Spread
the
wash,
toothpaste.
mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
Do you sleep with that
Trouble
on?
sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew.
This is my thumbnail face
The
for this
blast will
episode, by the
send you
way.
through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold.
Alright, enough talk. Let's see what you're saying.
Have a look.
I got bored. I get a massive discount here. 50% discount. Oh look, he sells them helmets. No shit. Nothing else really interesting though. Although I have noticed he's got no restricted goods, so obviously I've got some good cred with Spacer's Choice. Is that the heavy armor one? Yeah. I don't really need the light ammo, but I will take the heavy ammo. Alright, that'll do.
The rep's office used to be in the docking base?
Yeah, about 10 years back.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow.
Looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Cheers.
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Yeah, he did. Right, I'll be on my way now. Okay, there's Gladys. There's a random guy. Okay, so I need to go talk to Gladys. We'll do that in the next episode, I think, because we're about time. So I'm going to call it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. A little bit of a slower paced one. We've just been walking around exploring the Groundbreaker. I had to think what it was even called then. Yeah, just walking around exploring the Groundbreaker. But yeah, still loving this game, to be honest with you. It's just great fun from start to finish. This will conclude the 7 days of the 7th episode, sorry. So 1 episode a day for the last 7 days since release. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it. I've absolutely loved recording it. Until next time, remember, if it's your first time here, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the like button. I do post content 5 days a week, Monday through to Friday, apart from this week. So until next time, ta-ta for now.